From a joke to popularity, the success story of Dogecoin. Who would have guessed that one simple joke on social media would compete right against crypto giants like Bitcoin? Well, that's the story behind an internet sensation, Dogecoin. Hi, welcome to Crypto Doge News, where we publish the most up-to-date cryptocurrency news every single day. But before we go any further, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so that you get notified every time we upload a new video. Now let's get right into it. The history of Dogecoin began when Australian Jackson Palmer, an Adobe software engineer, became fascinated with the cryptocurrency market's craziness. He was so taken aback by the competitiveness and the seriousness with which everyone was attempting to get on the cryptocurrency bandwagon that he came up with the now famous Shiba Inu dog meme Doge, a humorous way to ridicule them. Palmer's simple tweet in mock seriousness about Dogecoin as the next best crypto to happen to mankind quite literally caught the favorable attention of the cybercurrency world. Many like-minded netizens caught on to the joke with Palmer's Dogecoin and urged him to take it seriously and give them an exciting and less serious crypto alternative. As such, he created the Dogecoin.com domain and photoshopped the logo on a coin and uploaded it. He then left a note that anyone interested in the project should contact him. Not long after, Billy Marcus came across the domain and contacted Palmer. Within 3 hours, Marcus had created the cryptocurrency using Bitcoin source code, which was publicly available at the time. He derived it from the open source software project Litecoin. Talking about his work, Marcus says, "It took me about 3 hours to do it, and most of that time I made modifications to change the text to Comic Sans, customize some graphics, and change the wording of different parts of the user interface." The two then launched Dogecoin on December 6, 2013 as a peer-to-peer digital currency with an intention of it reaching a far broader demographic than Bitcoin. Just 2 weeks after the coin was launched, its value increased by 300%, and within 1 month the site was visited by over 1 million people. Soon after, the coin grew rapidly in popularity as it got picked on Reddit in the same 2013 and at a valuation of $8 million. Initially, Dogecoin had no worth and was mainly used on the internet for tipping. This is the act of rewarding people on the web for doing good deeds, such as sharing an idea or making a platform more accessible. So it was Reddit's tip bot that took Dogecoin into the stratosphere. If a user posted something like, "Hey Dogebot," to give this person 5 Dogecoins, that Reddit user automatically received 5 Doge. Now, a year later, in January 2014, Jackson Palmer and the Dogecoin team came up with a hilarious idea. For the first time in a decade, the Jamaican bobsled team had qualified for the Winter Olympics. However, they didn't have enough money to attend, so as big fans of the comedy Cool Runnings, Palmer and Dogecoin team decided to do something about it. They put a Dogecoin address on the subreddit and asked for donations. Well, hours later, they had raised $25,000. This wasn't the only charitable initiative by the founders. Both Palmer and Marcus donated all of their Dogecoins to charity initiatives. They helped build water wells in Kenya and raise money to help train assistance dogs for autistic children. Sadly, as the community grew, the initial spirit in which Dogecoin was launched was challenging to preserve. The price of Dogecoin had become a source of concern for many people. Marcus even began clashing with members of the community because for him, Dogecoin was still crypto for dummies. Despite everything, the market capitalization of Dogecoin soared to almost $90 million in 2014. This resulted in more people seeing the coin as an opportunity to make money. But Marcus decided he had had enough, and around 2015 he decided to abandon Dogecoin. Later, Palmer also ended up leaving the project after an incident with Moolah. Moolah was a cryptocurrency exchange designed to make it easier for people to buy and sell Dogecoin. Moolah's Alex Green started handing away Doge in return for upvotes on the Dogecoin subreddit. He also contributed substantially to charity initiatives in the community. These included $2,500 to a cancer charity and $3,000 to help get the Dogecoin NASCAR vehicle on the track. However, Moolah went bankrupt in October 2014, and many members of the Dogecoin community lost a significant amount of money. Things got even worse when it was revealed that the director of Moolah was Ryan Kennedy, not Alex Green. And as that wasn't enough already, the police in the United Kingdom were also involved. After a 3-year investigation, Kennedy was charged with numerous counts of fraud and money laundering. In January 2018, the market capitalization of Dogecoin exceeded $2 billion. However, it collapsed throughout that year, and by November, it barely reached $250 million. Since then, it remained relatively quiet until this year. At the end of January 2021, the Redditors behind the pump of GameStop, GME, turned their attention to Dogecoin, causing a 250% increase in its price. Shortly after that, Tesla founder Elon Musk caused another explosion in the price of Dogecoin by launching a tweet showing a rocket blasting off to the moon. Finally, Dogecoin reached its all-time high on May 8 with a market capitalization of more than $90 billion. Well, unlike the beginning of the story, which started as a meme-inspired initiative, Dogecoin is not a joke anymore. Who's going to call it a joke when it's created millionaires? Take Glauber Contesoto, for example. After reading a Reddit thread about Dogecoin's potential, Contesoto decided to go all in. He maxed out his credit cards, borrowed money using Robinhood's margin trading tool, and spent everything he had on cryptocurrency, totaling roughly $250,000. Then he constantly monitored his phone as Dogecoin became an internet phenomenon that surpassed the worth of blue-chip companies like Twitter and General Motors. The value of his Dogecoin holdings today? Roughly $2 million. But where did this sudden turn of events and attention originate from? Well, the astronomical growth that Dogecoin experienced this year came from none other than Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, unarguably the most prominent supporter of Dogecoin. 140 characters and his 56 million followers on Twitter is enough if Dogecoin wants to send its token to the literal moon. But why even Elon Musk suddenly found Dogecoin interesting and profitable isn't clear yet. His social media comments on Dogecoin have occasionally launched it to record high prices, and his posts have helped drive retail investor interest. The most recent surge occurred after Elon Musk's Saturday Night Live appearance on May 8. In his latest tweets, Musk had also expressed his wishes to declare Dogecoin the currency of the internet, called it his favorite crypto. He even went as far as referring to himself as the Doge Father. However, Daddy Elon isn't the only celebrity endorsing this currency. Mark Cuban, Snoop Dogg, and Gene Simmons have also publicly promoted Dogecoin, and even Slim Jim is joining the rally. With all this support, sending Dogecoin to the moon doesn't really seem that far-fetched. So what are your thoughts about Dogecoin? Do you think Dogecoin will eventually disappear or continue to rise even more in the coming years? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Until next time, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel for all new updates coming up.